Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Queen of Wands. I am Pat. Thank you for joining me again, guys. I'm just trying to put out as much as energy that I can because I'm feeling all these channeled messages and the divine is working with me. All right, I'm getting stronger and stronger every day and I'm getting more messages every day. So, thank you for joining me again. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and joining the channel. Thank you for all of my subscribers as well as my new subscribers. Thank you guys. We're almost up to 20,000, 30,000. Okay. I'm manifesting that. I'm putting it out there. Okay. So I just got some channel messages again. Okay. As I'm going through these messages, I'm getting more and more messages, okay? And I do want you guys to know that I will be doing a live, okay? So I will be doing a live, and I'll let you guys know specifically when I'll be doing that. Somebody wanted me to spend some time with you guys and do a live, okay? So I'm going to spend some time with you guys, talk to you guys, and go into some shit for maybe an hour, hour and a half. Okay, but I will let you guys know, and it is more than a week out that I'll be doing that. Okay, and the next thing is the channel messages that I got is that somebody or the spirit felt like the message that I gave you guys about them warning you. A lot of people didn't like that message, okay? And some people felt like, who is she to tell me? And, some people, took into their little energy. I did see the thumbs downs and everything like that. But guess what? I don't give a fuck, all right? Because I am a messenger for spirit. And if you don't like my messages, I might come off a little aggressive. I am standing strong in my fucking power, okay? Because I have grown. And that's what you're supposed to do. Stand in your fucking power. Set boundaries. This is what happens when you heal from this tragic ass journey. This is what happened. You stand in your power. You be strong, and the people, divine said, the only people that didn't like it is the ones that's not healed, the ones who don't want to stand in their power, and they jealous because you are standing in your power. Okay, so I'm strong, I'm confident, and that's how I am. And I might come off aggressive. I'm sorry. Who gives a fuck if you got some feelings about it? Go to another tarot reader that's soft and it'll tell you the sweet little shit that you want to hear, okay? Because I'm a real bitch. I'm authentic. And if you can't deal with Pat's flavor, then hey, get your ass back out in tarot land, okay? I have gave you this opportunity on numerous occasions, okay? So that is how you handle a trigger, guys. I've been teaching you guys, and then you keep it moving, all right? Everybody is not going to like you. You're not going to flow with everybody. But guess what? Don't give a fuck, all right? Now, my grandmama said, yeah, Spirit, I told you she was a firecracker. I'm a firecracker. That's right. I'm a Leo. I'm a lion, okay? It is what it is, and that's what I have accepted, and this is the new me, all right? I'm no longer that popsicle bitch, all right? So that's what I'm trying to groom you guys out of, standing in your fucking power and being a strong bitch, all right? Next message is, divine want the karmics to know that due to all the black magic and all the money that you're spending, trying to hurt other people, trying to hurt the divine masculine, the divine feminine, you have purchased the fucking devil, all right? You guys spent all your money and you purchased the devil. Little mama said the Tasmanian devil, okay? Because this person is going to destroy everything that they come in contact with, all right? And Spirit said, don't worry about the divine femme. They're protected. They're secured, all right? They have their ancestors. They have the whole spiritual realm, the tribe protecting them, okay? They said your concern is to just worry about your continuous weekly tower moments, okay? They just want you to worry about which day of the week it's going to be, all right? Because you guys constantly lie to each other, backstab each other. All you do is plot against each other. You guys could be sitting on a couch. Y'all not even happy with each other. There's no communication. Y'all both wish y'all was with somebody else. And all y'all do is sit on the couch and plan and plot on how to be with y'all other people tomorrow. Okay? So that's what divine is saying. You guys purchased the devil. All right? The Tasmanian devil. So he could be tearing up your fucking life. But that's what you purchased. Okay? Girl, I want me a fucking refund. Okay? Where's my receipt? All right? Okay. But anyway, Hey, on that note, Divine said, ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given, guys. They want you guys to ask for what you need. You have people who are here to help you, okay? Ask and you shall receive. The next energy is Divine is trying to help you guys to deliver you from temptation. Somebody could be praying to get out of this temptation, out of the lust, out of the addiction that they're stuck in. Somebody's praying for that because now they know this shit is terrorizing and fucking up their life. They're not going nowhere. The only thing that's happening for them is they getting fucked. All right? And sometimes not in the way that they want and not even by who they want. That's how toxic this shit is. Okay? It's all sexual. It's just all lust, fun and games. But then when you wake up, you have nothing. Okay? All you have is nothing. All right? So they just want you to deal with that temptation and try to work with that. Because that's all it is the devil. All right? And it's lust. All right? So they just saying, ask and you shall receive. Also, somebody could be praying for a son. All right? And if you have a son that has passed away, Divine is letting you know your son is protected and your son is right up there with them. Okay? So this reading that I'm doing today, right now, is a past life reading. I'm sorry, not a past life. I'm sorry, it's a childhood wounds. Okay? This is childhood wounds, trying to identify the childhood wounds within the collective so you can know what you're dealing with and why, you know, these energies are like they are. What happened? What made them into this person they are today? What happened in their childhood that is affecting their lives today? Why they going through these traumas? Why they don't know how to love? They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to share. It's a lot of selfish energy, a lot of pride and ego. Okay, so Divine want you guys to know some things that happened in the childhood to make up who you are today, who you are, Divine Femme, who you are, Divine Masculine. These things has affected your childhood, and some of you guys could still be wounded from this and still need healing from this. Okay, so I have been creative again. Okay, and I've been making up my own childhood wound cards, childhood wounds. All right, I made my own deck again. All right, and I got about 50 cards right here. They all laminated. Okay, I'm going to show them with you guys. I did a lot of little old stuff to make it look like childhood stuff. Okay, from the olden days. Like, you know, when our parents was growing up and stuff. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use this deck right here that I made. And we're going to go into the energies. And Divine want me to clarify anything of concern with the Truth deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Y'all know she my girl. Thanks, Fire Witch, for displaying the candles and everything that you got for me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your love. All right. And the next one we got here is the dark energy deck. This is the dark mirror deck. Okay, the dark energy of the, you know, childhood energy. It was some dark energy back then. Okay, that led them to this place. The next deck I'm gonna be using here is my Black American Oracle. And this is the ugly truth. It's the truth about stuff that happened, all right, in your childhood. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with this energy right here. All right. Thank you for all the loves, the likes, and the shares, guys. I appreciate you. Okay. My schedule is being made for tomorrow. I have availability. I have finished all of my readings. I'm all up to date. Okay. Just been working hard for you guys. Okay. So the energies that I'm pulling. Okay, they said that's it. All right, so these are some issues, and I'm going to clarify these issues with the truth, okay? And then I'm going to pull from the next one. The issue is, back in the day is, all right, look at this. You guys already knew this, all right? Non-commitment. They could have been with somebody forever and just had kids with somebody, but never married them, all right? This could be some of you guys' parents or some of you guys, you know, childhood. It could have been found out, you could have even found out your parents was never married, but your mom just had a bunch of kids with this person. They could have had a bunch of kids. They was just non-committal, okay? And then on the other side of this, I have messages on both sides. The other side is my parents never showed me love. You knew that. Their parents never showed them love. You know, so that's why they don't know how to love. And then they wasn't committal. So they thought that maybe that's how they're supposed to be. Okay? Non-committal, but just show love sexually. You know? Because they didn't know how to love because they never received it. All right? The next issue is, excuse me, is my big, no, it was no big birthday parties. Nobody celebrated any birthdays. Nobody really did anything for the holidays. It was really no, type of happiness with all of that kind of stuff. Nobody's birthday was big, and they saying it was because of a lack of finances. So it's like all that celebration for the holidays and for birthdays, that could be downplayed right now because maybe somebody's not used to that, or maybe that's not what somebody grew up with. All right? And this is lack. Just like it said, I grew up in lack, in a poverty state. They grew up without. They was used to that. So they probably didn't really have the money to celebrate like that, like we do now in America. Okay? All right, so the next energy is cheater. All right, this dad could have been a cheater. All right, he was probably cheating on the mom, and they have serious commitment issues, and it started from their childhood. So this is definitely why they can't commit, because they could have seen their dad was a cheater. Maybe their dad was never at home. They could have seen their dad with other women. They could have heard their parents arguing about this. Okay, and also that dad could have had other children outside of the home. Here's another child connected to a dad, but this is on the other side. Like it's another side of town or something that maybe they had children at. All right? They grew up with trust issues. Nobody was trusting each other. The parents wasn't trusting each other. Even the siblings didn't trust each other. Okay? And they was like, I don't trust you and you don't trust me. So the whole family basically didn't trust each other. They didn't form trust or bonds within each other. All right? So some of you guys are daddy's girls. You maybe didn't have a close relationship with your mom, but you bonded better with your dad. Okay? Maybe, some of your siblings had better relationships and you guys had your favorite parents. Some of you females was daddy girls and some of you girls was for your mom. Okay? All right, so I have major trust issues because I don't know who I can trust as a child. They didn't know who they could trust as a child. And they thought that they can trust you, but this somebody they thought they can trust turned them down, hurt them, showed them wrong. Okay? They thought they could trust this particular adult, but this adult let them down. Okay? And this is, I was molested as a child by a family member. So whoever was in a family that they really trusted, all right, this is back and forth. This could be, divine femme and divine masculine. All right, y'all had a family member that y'all trusted, y'all thought y'all can trust, and this person could have had turned around and molested y'all. All right, they could have turned around and molested y'all because you guys thought that this is somebody you could trust. Okay? My dad was a womanizer. He was a player. He hurt women and he hurt my mom. All right? So this is what happened here. Okay? This dad was a womanizer. Okay? And this dad could have had married, or the parents could have had got married at a young age. A very young age. The mom could have had been even younger. Okay? But the dad had multiple other women. Multiple other women. Even though he was married. He had multiple women. So that's what's wrong with some of the masculine energy today. Even though they could be in a commitment, they still choose to go out and deal with multiple other women. All right? And I lack respect for women because I have mom issues. There was an absent mom here for certain people. All right? She just wasn't there. They had different stepmoms. All right? And dad had different girlfriends. So it was just like, they seen different adult figures going in and out of their life, but nothing was consistent. So this is the energy why some of the masculines thought it was okay just to have some girlfriends, even if they had a baby mama or they was in a committed relationship with somebody else. It was okay. All right. They could have even had different women around their children. But this is what they thought was okay. Okay. And I like education and somebody stuck in low paying jobs. This is stuff that happened while they were stuck in a lack mentality. because, you know, they didn't have the education to get better jobs. And divine is saying because they dropped out of school early to become parents. All right. And this is what happened and why they got stuck in a lack mentality. All right. And I was teased and bullied as a child. So when they was young, they was teased and bullied. And this bully could have even started like 1 or 2 or 3 years old, even in like elementary school. Okay. They could have even gotten bullied. All right. They just didn't feel like they was pretty enough. They didn't feel like they fitted in enough, and they was bullied. And they hated themselves and their lives. And this is what an effect of the bullying. Okay. This is what happened as a child. They remembered this. This was an impact on someone's life. Okay. And then they ended up hating themselves and hating their life as an adult because they thought the same things was going to happen as they grew up. They kept that energy in their head and they feel like that's the way people see them as they turned into an adult. Okay, so they was never healed from that. Okay, and this card right here is saying, I lack parenting skills due to my childhood. All right, this is why they not a great parent. Or it could be missing dads or missing moms or, you know, child abandonment issues because they didn't have great parenting when they were growing up. They didn't have that, okay? It was a lack of effort to be a parent. All right, some of these dads wasn't there and some of the moms wasn't there. And this just wasn't the best parenting skills that they felt like they learned. And so that's why they don't know them now. All right, so those are some of the childhood issues that they could be dealing with. And I'm finna go off into my deck and do some shuffling. Holy Spirit, please give us the childhood issues of why, you know, people are still upset today, why they're not healed, what they're going through, and why we allow things in our life today. Please let us know the childhood traumas. All right. Fatherless. There was no fathers in the home. They did not raise these sons. They did not raise you daughters, okay? And that's why a lot of daughters and females, we pick up on energy, any type of energy, because we didn't have the proper fathering sometimes. Sometimes that affects you. And then you don't know what a real man is supposed to be because we didn't see that or we didn't have that. You know, so we accept what we see, hoping that they something positive and trying to rebuild that person into the right person. But it just don't work out because they didn't see it. So they don't know how to give it to you. They don't know how to share it with you. Yup, just not having that father. What are the other issues that we had? Discipline. There was no discipline in the family household. Everybody just ran raggedy and did what they wanted to do. The parents wasn't even disciplined. Okay? They wasn't even disciplined. And it was just too many kids in the household. Too many kids in a family situation. Definitely lack more babies than more money. Okay? And there was just no discipline here. Okay? And sometimes it was strict discipline. Okay? And this is the Underground Railroad. Somebody was confused about which way to go. And I get the mentality that this is a slave mentality. It's like the feminine energy always had the responsibilities. The feminine energy always had to pick up the pieces. Always had to find the way. It was a lot of time they were left at crossroads in decision making. Just confused, trying to do everything on their own. And it's like, this is a feminine energy that, you know, maybe felt like a slave. I just hear slave. Okay? Holy Spirit, what is the energies of the childhood? Dang, all of these jumped out, so we're going to take them. Unloved. Yup, somebody felt unloved. I feel emotional, like I got chills up my arm. So this is why, you know, somebody don't know how to accept love properly. May not know what real love is. This is a feminine energy. And that's why you accepted what you thought was love. You got to find your beauty. Find who you are. Somebody thought they were ugly. You know, this is a word that I did meditate on today. Somebody feel ugly. They felt ugly. All right. As a child, as a mom, as an adult. And they said this person could have felt ugly because they were cheated on. They were left. All right. There could have been a dad, a husband figure that left someone and made somebody feel unpretty. It was a lack of help. All right. Maybe somebody needed that dad's help, that father's help with their children. They just needed that help. And that dad was not there. That hand was not there when they needed to be fed, when they needed things. It was just not there. Okay? The next energy is beat me at my own game. So this is like playing mind games, back and forth, mind fuckery, even back in the day. This is childhood issues where it was broken promises. All right? Things wasn't coming to light. What was said, what was not done. All right. And somebody could have, not supported, children in activities. It could have been school activities. Somebody was unsupported. All right. Somebody ran away. One-on-one might mean something to somebody. All right. You guys are innocent. You were innocent children. And there was a lot of innocent babies. Somebody could just ran away. The father just ran away from children. Maybe they were out here getting women pregnant. All right. Having secret relationships and affairs and just having babies and leaving them alone and abandoning them when they were innocent. The children had nothing to do with what happened between that mom and dad, but they were treated as they were the problem. They felt like they were the problem. This is that abandonment. All right. The next card is lonely. The mom was lonely all the time. This could have been depression. Why she was probably unable to give that love to the children. Just depressed, feeling alone, abandoned. Felt like all the responsibilities was on you. So maybe that's why I'm picking up on the slave type of energy here. All right. The slave type of energy. Maybe it was somebody who couldn't handle everything by themselves. The dad was there to get you pregnant and that was it. Okay. Holy Spirit, what's the other energies of the childhood? That, the mom or someone was very loving. You guys could have had a grandmom who was loving. Someone was loving in your life. Someone tried to show you love, but it just wasn't enough to make you feel everything you should have felt as a child. But you did have a loving role model. It could have even been your mom, okay? But you still have loving ways about yourself. There was someone in your life who showed you some type of compassion, all right? But now somebody, and there was a lot of cleaning going on. Somebody was like forced to clean. It was a lot of chores and responsibilities. Somebody felt a lot of pressure. And then somebody felt like just a maid, a housemaid. Just all the responsibilities and duties. Of a marriage, of raising children. It was just a lot of pressure, stress, all right? Yep, and nurturing, nutrition, all right? Because some of these moms, they were unable to nurture their children. They wasn't able to nurture them. They had too many children, and they was unable to show love to everybody, to nurture each and every one. And that is what some of these masculines and feminine, that's what we needed. To make us show and feel these emotions as an adult. That is what we needed. And we did not receive that. Okay. And that's why, on the flip side, as an adult, you're unable to give and show this to others. Okay. Feeling worthless. Like you don't have enough. Like you can't have enough. Like you just can't do this. You'll never get there. Making excuses. You will get there. Feeling like just things ain't going to work out right. Just a negative energy of always feeling worthless. All right. And this is some arguing. There could have been belittling, talking down to. Okay. And this is explore. So people, it was no opportunity to explore different things in life. You wanted to as a child, but it was missed opportunities due to lack. You wanted to explore so much and see so much. And, you could have had friends who were doing this. But you guys, due to lack and, somebody stuck in their ways and, missing parents, you guys missed a lot of life. You didn't get to explore a lot of different things, okay? Because situations were complicated for you. They could have been complicated for your mom. You could have had a complicated relationship with your mom. Just a complicated situation here. I feel like it's, a do-rag. All right. And somebody's just all about fixing themselves up. Somebody just had that lax mentality. This is the energy where somebody just didn't even fix themselves up. Didn't care how they really looked. All right. Didn't put a lot of energy into themselves. They just always kept themselves looking raggedy. And it's like also the energy of you didn't like your hair. Somebody didn't like their hair as a child. They didn't like it. You thought, this is what I'm stuck with. And maybe that's why a lot of people now wear wigs, weave, other colors, everything, because somebody just didn't like their hair as a child. Maybe you guys got teased about your hair as a child, okay? But this is soft, all right? Somebody feel like they want to be, it was somebody, it could have been a grandmother or a grandfather, but somebody just was all about peace. Somebody was all about finding a peace, trying to keep the family happy. You had like a grandparent who was always trying to find a peace, who always took care of you guys, who always loved y'all, even when there was dysfunction and fighting and stuff going on within the parental, thing. It was a grandma or granddad who was very soft with you guys. They thought you guys was precious. All right. And if this grandparent is not with you guys today, this is definitely a grandparent that's a guardian angel. All right. That's up in the realm. That's taking care of you. Dang. You got a lot more energies here. Okay. The next energy is disrupted peace. Yup. Because they felt like you guys didn't have peace. So it could have been some grandparents who tried to save you the best they could. All right. And especially they were elderly and older. But they tried to save you, and they know that as a child, you didn't have any peace. All right? And this is magic. All right? And definitely African American cultures suffered a lot with these problems. All right? And then Divine is saying, you are magic. You have to see magic, okay? Just because you went through these issues and suffered a lot, and grew up in dysfunction and wasn't shown love, didn't have that dad, you are still fucking magic. Okay? It doesn't matter who you are, what creed or color you are still fucking magic. And Divine is saying still make your life magic. Okay? You guys could have had a parent that was locked up. It could have been a father who spent time in jail. Your mom tried to bring joy in your life. She tried to do little things the best she could, especially if you guys had a father that was locked up. She tried to bring joy in your life the best way she could, all right? But she was a loner. She kind of stayed quiet to herself. And this is what some of you guys took on, this loner energy, being to yourself, suppressing your emotions about how you truly feel, just keeping everything in your head. All right? Camouflaging, wearing a mask, hiding things. Just keeping everything blocked into yourself because you don't want your family to know. You don't want your kids to know. Okay? This is a mom who did that. The mom was really covering up for a lot of shit, that was going on behind the scenes. Okay? Dang. Somebody was definitely out with prostitutes, having sex with multiple different people, hiring prostitutes. Just sleeping with different women. All right? Somebody denied their children. Definitely denying the offsprings that they had with different people. Okay? Just saying, nope, that ain't my baby. And just leaving it like that. And that's why you guys could be finding out, as you got older and grew up, that you had different relatives or different siblings from different women. Different parents, different moms. You found out that maybe your dad had different children from different women, different locations. You could have found out this even after your dad had passed. Okay? And this is worry. See? Even as kids, you guys worried about shit. You worried about stuff. And as kids, you wasn't supposed to have all this worry and responsibility. Some of you guys had to take care of your siblings. It was your responsibility. And this stuff caused a effect on your life today. And that's why you could be a worrywart. Everything bothers you. You overthink shit. You're always concerned about everything, and some of it is just like issues that'll pass, but yet you spend a lot of energy on being worried about that situation when you know it's going to come to pass because you've probably been there before and you overcame it. All right, so let's find out the dark energy of the childhood. What is the dark energy? Well, we already found out a lot of dark, but the queen of the world. All right, so your mom could have been the queen of your world, okay? But maybe this is like another energy that somebody was trying to be a queen. All right. And the other energy I get from this card is that when you look at this person, they look kind of wicked. And I feel like some black magic could have been going on way in the childhood days against families, against certain families. And this is some energy that I feel like maybe the dad got caught up with certain people that they were cheating with. Okay, the same type of energy here that's going on today. This is like just generational curse almost. Okay, look at that. Addictions. A lot of you guys grew up with addictions. A lot of you guys got stabbed in the back by people, marriages, relationships. All this stuff happened in the past life. I mean, not the past life. So I must need to do a past life reading because that keeps coming up. Okay, but this is childhood wounds. All right, addictions. So as you see, there's a lot of addictions going on today in the adulthood. Okay, the temple of my body. It's a lot of sexual energy. Somebody just used their body to make them feel good. All right, they could have used their body just to make them feel good, and that was the choice that they made. Somebody could have been a prostitute back in the day. They could have had a mom who was a prostitute. All right, somebody was just blinded by pain. You know, you couldn't tell. It didn't matter. It was a secret. Nobody never told. This is somebody keeping all their pain right to their chest, not exposing anything. All right? And calling the storm. Just arguments, dysfunction. All right? This is the same stuff as what happened and affected lives today. This is energy for the collective, okay? About what you guys need to know. And this is why we are suffering with some of these same issues today as an adult, because we have not healed our wounds as a child. All right, so this is my chakra deck. And Holy Spirit, please tell us what needs to be open or what was closed as a child, but what needs to be open as an adult. What is the chakras, the energy that we need to work on to heal this situation as an adult, Holy Spirit? What is it that we need to work on to heal this as an adult? The solar plexus, all over, the whole past, the whole healing, everything needs to be healed. 1 and 5 is 6. The whole past needs to be healed. The whole childhood needs to be healed. So you can't have a new beginning. So you can't come out of conflict. All of this needs to be addressed and healed. And that will open the chakra for you. Okay? The next one is self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. Making a choice to love yourself first. Just because you dealt with this as a child, you do not have to deal with this as an adult. All right? It's not a trickle-down effect. Okay? You can change it. And that's what Divine is saying. Change it. All right? Know your worth and your value. Have confidence in yourself. Build yourself up and know your worth and have pride in who you are and what you do and how you treat others. Okay? The next chakra energy here is possessions. Everybody was more concerned about having this, having that. We're the Joneses, okay? We don't have this. Everybody was concerned about possessions instead of being concerned about love, discipline, honesty, trust, emotions, building a family. They were more concerned about possessions. All right? A lot of you guys could be concerned about possessions and materialism today due to you thought that's what life was. That's what love is. Okay? Possessions. And it's probably because it was a lack of it. So now you guys could be very materialistic, making sure that you get everything because you had a lack of it as a child. Okay? And this is presence. Divine is here. They want you to be in the present, not in the past. They want you to be here today. All right? In the present. Stop living in the past and live in the present. Okay? And this is being aware, attracting the right attention, living in your reality, and dealing with this connection. Divine guidance, number 44. Okay? Stability. Changing your life. Okay? Living in the present. Not the past anymore. Okay? Holy Spirit, sacral chakra. Okay? This is like opening up slowly but surely so you can have so you can manifest abundance. Stop being shy. Stop being put back. Open up and express who you are. Okay? And this is set those personal boundaries. Stop hiding. All right? Stop being scared. Set your boundaries and stay strong in your boundaries and be confident in yourself. You don't have to hide from somebody. All right? Open up. You are abundant inside and out. Okay? So open up, make the right choices, be assertive, be empowered, and be authentic. Okay? And this is how you deal with some of your childhood wounds. Heal from that. Okay? I hope this guys helped you. I hope this helped you guys. Okay? Please excuse my tongue tied. Okay? But I hope you guys got some type of understanding or some type of clarity about the childhood wounds that's within this collective. Okay? And that's why I wanted to do this reading. This is what I have for you guys. If you would like your own personal childhood wounds reading, please email me at queenofwands50@gmail.com. I am Pat. Get out and enjoy the sunshine, guys. I am going to lunch. But I do want you guys to know I did go to the post office yesterday. I forgot it was MLK Day and the post office was closed. So I'm finna go now and deliver the packages all the orders that I got over the weekend. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Love you. Bye-bye. As soon as I can get it off.